the advice I can give to my brothers and sisters is that you have a dream or you have a project. What you need to do, just believe on your project, surround yourself with people that can help you, and and be just a listener. There's something that I call communal witchcraft. Communal witchcraft is when we decide as a community, even without saying it, to not support each other, to hate each other, without saying it, without verbalizing it, right? We are countering the communal witchcraft by saying, if our brother is starting something, let's support him.
Hello everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Tommy and thanks for clicking. If you are new here, please consider subscribing to become part of this growing audience. Please also like and share my videos. Thank you. You might be asking why Tommy continues to talk about African businesses. But my purpose of talking about successful African businesses here on my channel is to encourage others that whatsoever you put your hands into, whether it is a business or other good undertakings, in the diaspora especially, can succeed, and to erase that negative notion that Africans are lazy and cannot sustain a business for long. Today, I am bringing you a Cameroonian who owns a bar and restaurant in Lowell, Massachusetts. I could not believe what I saw. So come with me and let's get started. Hello, my name is Tommy. What is your name?
Emile Kamado.
Say that again?
Emile Kamado.
Okay, Emile Kamado.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to meet you today. Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, very well.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
I Googled some African restaurants,
yeah,
and yours popped up. I live far away, like an hour and a half drive to your place here. But when I saw the pictures, I was so impressed, so I decided to come here.
Okay.
So getting here, this is an African-owned restaurant. Is that correct?
That's correct. It's purely owned by Africans.
By Africans, okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about you, Kamel.
Emile.
Yeah. Tell me about you. Who are you? Where you come from?
I'm a young African. I like to call myself an African, right. But I'm originally from Cameroon in Central Africa. I came in the US around 2003, and then many of our brothers and sisters, so I came and then tried to work my way up, and then I'm actually an IT engineer, okay. And also an entrepreneur.
Okay, great. I'm happy that you can say this all about you. What inspired you to have this beautiful restaurant, and how did it all get started?
First of all, my family, my mom used to own a restaurant back home in Cameroon, in Douala. But it's actually a feeling of, you come to a state like Boston, state of Massachusetts, Boston, and you don't have many of those African places where you can go and then get a good meal from Africa. Right. And with few friends, we thought, now why don't we put our hands together to open a fine dining African restaurant. Okay. So, but we also thought, we can combine it, fusion it with the Caribbean experience, okay. Also. So we fusion both African and Caribbean food together. And so our concept is Afro-Caribbean.
Okay, great. Yeah. When did this start?
We started building, not building, but we started remodeling in 2018, and then to late 2020, we got the pandemic, and we had to stop. But we opened, we did a grand opening in September 2021. So it's been 2 years now.
Okay. So how has it been, bro? How has it been? What are the challenges that you've come across?
I want to say a lot of challenge. First of all, you have to be able to choose the right location where you want to launch your launch an African Caribbean business like what we're doing now. That was the first challenge. We got a good place, and the second one was to obviously to get all the fund, the finance part of it, but when we pass that, then there's a challenge of now getting people to actually come here. And
getting customers.
Yeah, getting customers. But then we have a great team. I have our public relation guy, Dan, who's over there, who does a wonderful job getting the Sahel name out there. And I also have a great team of bartenders, and also we have a good social media presence. So we're getting more and more our patron, to come here after the COVID, to come here and then dine in. You can see around, we have few patrons that came earlier. So that is the challenge that in a constant challenge, but we're working to get that, resolved.
Oh, okay. So you talk about your employees, you have some people that you hire that are a great team, but from the beginning of everything, you must have some sort of support system.
Oh, yeah.
It might be your wife, it might be your children, it might be your brother and your sister. What has been that support system that really give you that empowerment?
I want to say my partner and I, we got a great support system from our own family.
Okay.
Our wives, our brothers, but also our community. There are few people in the community that were very supportive. But we had great partners as well, like the city of Lowell, which actually is one of our biggest support. Okay. We also got a tremendous support from the Lowell Development Fund, LGFC.
Okay.
We cannot thank them enough for the financial boost that they give us at the beginning. We got support from various entities.
Entities, yeah.
The first support that we got was from our own family. Most of my brothers that are also partners, we have to get into our own family to explain what we're trying to do, and we've got great support from our wives, our sister, brothers, but we also got support from the Lowell, the City Hall of Lowell, and then from an organization called the Lowell Development Fund, which actually awarded us, a loan to be able to get to where we are now. We can't thank them enough for that, because we were the first to actually get the biggest amount that you can even think to launch a business like that. So that was the first time they did. They wanted to see an Afro-Caribbean restaurant in Lowell, and then they did all they can to give us the financial support.
Just when the houses move, thank you very much that the city were able to be that supportive.
Yeah.
Not many people say this, but honestly, I'm happy that this institution can be of help to you in making your dream come true.
Definitely.
So it's commendable, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. No.
What kind of food do you sell here? Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, so what we did is that we took some popular dishes from Africa, mostly from Central Africa, and then we combine it with some Caribbean dishes, like we have jerk chicken here, we have oxtail, Caribbean oxtail, but we also do egusi, which is a Nigerian food. We have ndole, that is a very popular dish in Cameroon.
I'm going to try it today, actually.
Yeah, ndole. It's made with bitter leaf. But we also do fish, Caribbean fish, red sniper. We do tilapia braised or bake or fry. We also have our signature dish, like it's a vegan dish that we made with vegetables and some coconut milk and thing. So it is a fusion of the Caribbean and the African food.
Great.
And by next month we're going to add more into our menu. We're actually working on adding more dishes. It's
More
going to be
dishes.
more variety from many other countries in Africa.
So I'm originally from Liberia. So I want to be able to come here and also find a kind of a Liberian
like
dish.
cassava leaf.
Like cassava leaf.
We used to have cassava leaf on
like
the,
potato
on the,
grains.
Yeah,
potato grains is one of the major dishes that Liberians eat. That almost all Liberians love. Potato grains.
Potato grains.
Yeah, got potato grains fried and potato grains red oil.
Okay.
So that's something to look into as well.
Sure.
Yeah. So you are adding more to your menu. So in other words, what I'm getting from you is that you want any African pretty much to walk in here and have something to eat, something familiar.
That is the end goal.
That's the end goal.
Just imagine I told you, we want to call ourselves the embassy of the
Africa.
The culinary,
Yeah, the culinary fountain of Africa. Anyway, you may want to call it,
We want people to be able to come here. We wish we can afford to have one dishes from each of the country in Africa.
Yeah.
That should be the end goal for us.
Okay.
So then what will happen is that we're looking for the expert, the chef, the cook that can actually deliver, keep the consistency of having those dishes here. And by next month we're gonna have 10 more dishes added to our menu, which is actually a big jump from where we came from. And then,
what is the entertainment besides the food aspect? What else do you have here for entertainment?
Everything is now Afrobeat. Afrobeat is taking the world. And we have on Friday, we do an Afrobeat night.
Okay. Do you have it in here?
Yeah, we have it downstairs in our
I want you
lounge.
to take me there. Let's go as we talk.
Let's go.
Go ahead. So tell me about it as we walk downstairs.
So what happened is we thought we can combine entertainment with with food.
Okay.
And people love to come here. They come earlier, they eat, and then they want to shake a little bit. They want to dance. And Afrobeat is taking the world. So what we have a beautiful lounge that we call Akwaba. Akwaba means welcome.
It's a Ghanaian language.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we call it Akwaba, and that's actually where I'm going to take you.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so our patron go down, and this we have a capacity of 85 people down here.
Okay. Capacity of 85 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do our nightlife here Friday and Saturday, but we also rent it for event. We have many events here. We have birthday. We even have a wedding here.
Oh.
We have a baby shower. We got 2 graduation, just recently, and we have a full bar. You can have a full bar up here, and then you have all those sections. So, this is the place that we want all the Africans to come and feel like they are home.
Okay.
So our goal is then to make them feel comfortable when they come here. So at night we provide finger food. You can eat soya. You can do soya jerk chicken. There are many things that we offer at night. Yeah.
Okay. So you said it's a capacity of 85 people.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do catering?
We do. We cater. We have, we have catered for the past 2 years for many schools, many patrons, like private catering. People cater, they pick up, or we can also deliver, or we can do on-site catering as well. So we do cater.
Oh, okay. So this is really good. I'm looking forward to come here, even sometime to come and chill out here.
Hey.
It looks beautiful. It looks welcoming. It looks relaxed.
Thank you.
And stuff like that. How is security? Security. When people come here at night.
Yeah, at night we have a team of minimum 5 security every night. So we have security outside, in, and then we also have security at our parking spot. Okay. So we have a parking lot that can hold more than 100 cars. 18 Hearst Street. You go on 18 Hearst Street, you can park there for free, and you walk only 2 minutes to the restaurant.
The restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So what are the operation hours?
We close on Monday because we need one day to really do the full cleaning.
Okay.
We're very about keeping our place always clean for our patron. So on Monday we close. On Tuesday we only for lunch from 11 to, and then from Wednesday till Sunday we open from 11 and we close at 2 o'clock, 2 a.m.
2 a.m. The club aspect of it.
Yeah, with the club.
And while you are here, you can have finger foods while you drink.
Yeah, you can have finger food.
Okay. Okay. Is this a kind of African music and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's Afrobeat, but it's also international.
Okay.
We also have Latin beat. You can get merengue, salsa. So it's a combination of many variety in music. I like to call it international night.
International night. Okay.
Yeah,
every night is an international night.
Yeah, every night is an international night. Everybody feels welcome.
What would you say to those Africans that have come to this country that try to make it, but they doubt themselves when they look at the challenges? What would you say to them?
Don't give up and believe on what you're trying to do. I like to say it like my dad used to say, if it was easy, everybody would do it. But you come into a country where you have a lot of opportunity, and some opportunity that we usually don't get from our countries. You come here, there's a lot of opportunity. The advice I can give to my brothers and sisters is that you have a dream or you have a project. What you need to do, just believe on your project, surround yourself with people that can help you, and be just a listener. Try to listen to others that have been there, and learn from them, and I believe you will be good. And that's what we did. When we came here, we have to travel. We went to Washington to meet with people that already opened a restaurant like that. We went to Dallas to meet with people because we want to learn from them. We did not just start from anywhere. We went to learn how other people have done it, and then we took it from there and we tried to twist it a little bit to make it our own. Okay. Yeah.
You are in this location. Are there plans for the future to expand and open other places?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's actually on the cooking. We're cooking on the back end. We're actually planning on expanding not only in Boston, but also out of Massachusetts. And
outside of Massachusetts?
Outside of Massachusetts.
Okay.
We even have, some people that are calling us from Europe. They would like to have a concept like this in Europe. Yeah, okay. Why not? We're thinking about, just bringing the African experience, the culture. Let other people discover the variety of dishes that we have. And we have a goal of opening another location in Boston. Okay. Actually in the heart of Boston. Okay. And also in Worcester, Mass. Okay. And then we have few contacts in Dallas and Maryland that are, we're working to see how we can partner together.
You are a brand already, and you're going to extend our brand to other parts of the world.
Yeah.
Not just within the United States.
Not just. We want to franchise this concept. If we can franchise and then have I have a guy who came here from Dubai and told me why not, because there's a good African community now in Dubai. So why not having something like that in Dubai? Yeah,
Africa, Sahel. You gotta pronounce
Sahel.
Sahel.
Yeah.
To the world. Africa to the world.
Africa to
Sahel
the world.
to the world. There's this guy called Wody Meyer. I will actually mention him here. A very young, energetic guy who is promoting Africa. Okay. His YouTube channel is called Wody Meyer. Okay. And his program is Africa to the world. He's promoting the good aspect of Africa. Oh wow. Even though I'm older than this guy, but I want to emulate his example. He's making Africans going back to Africa. African diasporans. Yeah.
I think I watched some of his videos. Yeah. Is he from Ghana?
He's from Ghana.
I just like that guy has so much energy.
So much energy.
And then he's so welcoming when you open his YouTube video. It just captivates you.
Yeah.
So
and he has made a lot of people go to Africa. A lot of diasporans who are pretty much sitting dogs. They've woken up. And they are going back home.
Yeah. Not only having this type of business here, but also taking a concept that you can bring home. Because one of the things that we don't know is that in my country, people like to eat from different other countries. I used to live in a different country than Cameroon. I was in Gabon, and I love the food from Gabon. And I met few friends from Senegal. I love the way they make the rice. So there are a lot of things that we can bring to Africa to let our own people discover how other people cook, how other people enjoy, their own life.
Right. Yeah. Well, I want to let me not take all of your time. I know you have to go back to work. I want to thank you so much for a great job that you are doing here. I'm looking forward to seeing the expansion taking place, and I will follow up again with you.
Sure.
Again, thank you. Is that one last word you want to say to my audience?
I want to thank you because this is the thing, right? You came here to discover. You drove 1 hour, and you don't know. That means a lot for me, and I know for my partner, because they're gonna hear about this. And you have a YouTube channel. You're trying to promote our own people. You know, you want to emulate that African entrepreneurial, vibe. And we are the one that need to support you so you can do more and more. So our brother and sister can not be, they should not be afraid to jump into this, because at the end of the day is what? Is that you find a niche, you find the opportunity, and then you go to it. You try to do it. We cannot just be the people that come here and they always follow order. No, we can also lead and then make people also follow us.
Very well. Very well said. I know whatever that we do here, whatever money we make in this in the developed world, that money in turn goes back home and develop our country, create employment. Because you will not be here and hire all white people, for example, or Jewish people, or Lebanese people. You will hire African, more or less, or people of African descent. We'll be here and they will benefit.
I just have a young girl up here. She's from Africa, from Cameroon. I have girl from server from from Dominican Republic. I have people from Ghana. I have we giving other people opportunity. And I have young brothers that came here and they told us they want to learn from us, from Kenya. They came actually, they're trying to open something like this in a different city, and they came here to learn, and we share our experience. That's the only way we can
do it. I cannot wait to go to Kenya. My wife is a Kenyan, and I'm a Liberian. But I'm looking forward to that.
So she will make you a nice nyama choma.
Definitely.
In Lowell there's a good population from Kenya. And they are lovely people. They are just people that like to share, live with others. So and they are a good customer base of us.
Thank you so much, my brother.
I
appreciate the time.
May God bless you.
So for me it's special to know that you sit home and you just, if you want to dine out, that you have a place that you can come and eat that is African, right? It makes it special.
That taste of Africa.
Right. And more so, our brother is starting a business. It's our responsibility to support him. It's the responsibility of the African community to support him. It's the responsibility of the Cameroonian community to support it. Since I knew this restaurant has been here, I've not eaten anywhere else but here. Because, not just because the food is nice and you see how beautiful this place looks, right? But more so, I feel it's a responsibility for me to support him.
As an African.
As an African and as a Cameroonian.
And as a Cameroonian,
there's something that I call communal witchcraft. Communal witchcraft is when we decide as a community, even without saying it, to not support each other, to hate each other, without saying it, without verbalizing it, right? we are countering the communal witchcraft by saying, if our brother is starting something, let's support him.
Let's support him.
Right?
Yeah,
Because if you go to a Chinese restaurant, you will never meet an African working there. All right? So it's the whole sense. The food is nice, the people are nice, the place looks wonderful, right? More so, that responsibility to be part of something that people started. And it's not easy to put this place together.
Right.
So I think it's a clearing call.
A clearing call, yeah.
It's a clearing call for the community to come here and support this. And if you come here and the food is not nice, or the waitress were not very nice to you, you call him. He's available.
Yeah.
And say, this is what happened when I came here. So we help him build the business.
Okay.
So that when someone is going around Lowell, that this place doesn't only become a Cameroonian restaurant because Cameroonians come here or Africans come here, but that it becomes a reference in the community because all of us supported it. Right?
Great.
So
I did interview somebody, another restaurant owner, a Nigerian and a Liberian combined. They have a store.
Right.
And the lady said one of the reasons why African businesses fail is because of the lack of support from our own community.
Right. That is what I call.
And she even cited, she said, see, why the Jewish people are successful today is because the Jewish people support the Jewish people. They go to Jewish stores.
Yes. It's called communal development.
It's a communal development.
It's called communal development. The opposite of that is called communal witchcraft, which is a term that I created just of recently.
You created communal witchcraft.
Communal witchcraft is when we intentionally, because what is witchcraft? It's intentionally inhibiting somebody from growing, stopping somebody from growing.
Right.
So our activities, when we not support each other, we are indirectly stopping each other from growing. And that is called communal witchcraft. So this place is our place. We need to come here and support the business. I'm not coming here because I can cook in my house, right? But this is a place to come sit down and relax and everything, and even think, see how nice this place looks.
Right.
We have to keep this place running, and so that is my call to our community, right? I want to come here on a Saturday like this, and this place is filled with Cameroonians and Nigerians and Sierra Leoneans, right? This place should be filled up.
I want you to look to the camera and tell all of our African brothers two major things that will inspire them about not just building a business like this, but also come and support.
This is my question. For example, in Lowell, Massachusetts, the Cameroonian population here is a lot, but we don't own nothing. That should be a better motivation. If you come to the community, we have every weekend we have at least a party. Apart from this place, with the hall that is downstairs, we don't own a hall that can hold, say, 500 people, 1,000 people at the same time.
We don't have that.
It's a failure.
It's a failure on our part.
It's a failure on our part. That's the first thing. The second thing is, nothing should motivate you better than helping someone else grow. Because in helping someone else grow, you grow. In turn, we grow as a community. So let's say I'm in problems and I come, my brother sees me all the time and I come and say, bro, I need $2,000, I'm flat down. Because he sees me all the time, he's going to be able to help me instead of going to get that money from the bank and maybe have an interest on it, right? That is what I call communal development. We have to commit. I'm not motivating anyone. I'm saying it's a do or die thing. It's either we grow together or we fail together. That's what it is.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
what is your name, please?
My name is Solomon.
Solomon.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Do you want more of this content? Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. And hope to see you in my next video.